Hey everybody, I'm Zelda Master and welcome to The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. Yes, I'm replaying this game again, but this time with a twist. I know I tend to replay Zelda games on the channel quite a bit, but I can't help it. I mean, I love the series so much. It's always fun to replay these games with you guys. And this time, we're going to be playing my favorite game of all time with a challenge, pretty much. And this is very similar to what I've done before, which was my Wind Waker HD 3-heart run on Hero Mode. Well, we're going to be doing the exact same thing with this HD remake, which is playing throughout the whole game with only 3 hearts on Hero Mode, which means we'll be receiving double damage and there won't be any heart recovery drops. But on top of that, to make it even more difficult, we're going to be using this. And for those who don't know what this is a Ganondorf amiibo. But most importantly, what this amiibo does is it also has enemies deal double damage. So instead of receiving double the damage, we'll be receiving quadruple the damage with Hero Mode and the Ganondorf amiibo, making it to where we'll pretty much die within 1 hit from any enemy, because we're only going to have 3 hearts throughout the whole game. So this is going to be very difficult. But this is my favorite game of all time, and I've been wanting to do this since I first realized that the Ganondorf amiibo does this. I think it's overall going to be a really exciting challenge. I hope you guys are excited as well. So let's go ahead and get started, and this time around I'm going to be naming Link my name, which is Luke, for those who don't know, because yeah, I'm going to be playing this playthrough a lot differently than I normally do. I always like to make it more personal when I do like 3-heart runs, because I always play through Zelda games pretty much like do a 3-heart run after I beat the game, just because it's so fun. And overall I feel like the combat in Zelda is never truly too challenging, so it's always nice. I'll be honest, the only game I don't think I've done that with was Skyward Sword. But wait, what am I trying to do? Oh, okay. I need to name Epona a good name. And you know what? I've been wanting to do this as well for a while, kind of, because usually when I play my file, like my personal file, I usually name the horse Rodri, because why not, right? But anyways, in Hero Mode, the damage you take will be doubled, and no hearts will drop, for advanced players only. Well, I'm a freaking master, so I ain't afraid of this. We got this, guys. We can play through this game on Hero Mode, and we're going to be using this on top of it. But sadly, I don't think I can activate this until I get past a couple cutscenes, because in general, you can't take damage in the very early portion of the game. But luckily, they added skippable cutscenes, and just overall, this HD remake is going to make it much easier to play through the game a second time around, because I feel like overall Nintendo kept in mind that if you are going to be replaying through the game, that you can skip cutscenes and stuff like that. I'd say overall, this remake is pretty good, but it does have a couple issues, in my opinion. I'd say my biggest issue with Twilight Princess HD is the fact that they didn't give you a night to day skip type sequence, like, you know, similar to the Song of Passing in Wind Waker HD, or the Sun Song, or whatever it may be in any Zelda game. So yeah, I feel like they should have added something like that within this game, and that would have fixed this remake entirely. The only reason why I have an issue with that is just because the postal hunting is very important, and they only appear at night, and having to wait seems really annoying. But yeah, I watched Rodri for you. Thanks, Ilya. I appreciate that. Sure, Rodri appreciates it as well. But alright, I should maybe skip most of the cutscenes. Overall, I just really like that cutscene there, especially when you see both Link and Ilya. Just overall, being introduced to these characters like the first time around playing this game seems very weird at first. I remember the first time I played this game, it was so different to me, especially how the game started out. I guess mainly with Link being older, because this was the first 3D Zelda game where Link already starts out not as a kid, I guess you could say. So yeah, I have a lot of just fond memories of the beginning portion of the game, and I absolutely love it. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and, like I said, try to kind of get done with the tutorial / beginning areas of the game as soon as possible, because I want to start struggling. I want to use this freaking bad boy and see how difficult the game truly gets, because I've never tried this, and I've never really tried Twilight Princess even on Hero Mode, because I believe it was only added in this HD remake, which I really like how Nintendo did that. Like, overall, they added some sort of replay value in these HD remakes. I'd say the only one that they messed up with, and this isn't an HD remake, but it's more of a 3DS remake, was Majora's Mask 3D. Because they're not going to have Time 3D, they added the Master Quest, which was mirrored, and overall that seemed much more difficult. But Majora's Mask had nothing, and I thought it was going to have something, but I was proven wrong. And I don't know, till this day, it kind of sucks, because I just like replaying through Zelda games and always challenging myself more and more. I feel like this might be the hardest one yet. But alright, let's go ahead and herd them goats and see how well we do, because, yeah, Fado needs our help. Man, I'm just excited. It feels weird because I'm going to be trying to skip through, like, this portion of the game, which I'm not used to, because normally I like taking it in and enjoying it and just overall, yeah, just playing the beginning portion of the game very slowly. But I don't want to do that this time around because, I mean, it won't really be that entertaining for the both of us. I mean, I'm here trying to challenge myself, and you guys are here hopefully to see me fail. Hopefully I won't fail, though. At least that's the plan, because I feel like with this being my favorite game, you know, I might have some extra luck. I don't know. I don't even feel like I'm too good at this game, to be honest, because I tend to get hit a lot within the final battles within the game, so I can already imagine myself not performing too well in some areas, especially with enemies being able to kill me in one hit. It's going to be very scary. But alright, let's go ahead and leave this guy to do his thing. Finish one more go and we'll be done. What's awesome, though, to think about is, as much as I enjoy side questing in Zelda games, it'll be nice to do a playthrough where I kind of ignore them, because, yeah, we're not going to be doing any side questing, as it's a 3-heart run, so I don't really need to do that. Yes. But alright, so Luke, Rodri, much obliged to both of y'all. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's go ahead and just leave. I know we can practice. He's going to set up some fences. But you know what? I'm not in the mood. It's late at night. Oh, okay, nothing cooler than jumping fences. There's a lot of cooler things in the world than just jumping fences. I mean, ice cream, that's cold. So is ice. I don't know where I'm going with this. But alright. So hopefully now we can actually use the amiibo. We're going to see. So do you want to save? Whatever, let's go ahead and do that. I haven't really done much. Oh, look at that. It even shows hero mode, like, in bold text like that. I like this. Or I guess not bold, but, like, with the highlighted orange, it makes it seem a lot more serious. But I think now we might be able to use the amiibo. It doesn't matter overall in the beginning of the game because I can't really get hit from any enemies to begin with, so we don't have to worry about me dying. But overall, I just want to see if it works now. Okay, not yet. I am trying to put my amiibo on the gamepad, but I'm pretty sure you get, like, the amiibo functionality after you finish the tutorials of the game. So it's not in full effect yet, but it doesn't matter too much because, like I said, it's pretty, you know, obsolete until we actually are going to be taking damage. That's when the amiibo effect will come into play. But I have it by me, and I actually have all of the other Zelda amiibos with me. There's really no point. I mean, I might end up using the Link ones to get additional arrows if I ever really need that, but I don't think I actually do. And alright, so what we want to do this time around, it's so weird, like, playing this game and not going to, like, just talk to the NPCs and take it all in, because, like I said, I never do that. Or I always do that, but now I'm doing something completely different. That's what I mean. I always do that, not never. That's the complete opposite. But alright, let's go ahead and just kind of mess around. I love how you can see Link's Triforce on his hand from so early on. It just makes you know that he's chosen. But it also makes me wonder how none of the townsfolk noticed that Link has a really weird tattoo. A tattoo of something sacred, like a sacred symbol that they are aware of. And, I mean, I don't think there are any tattoo artists here, so how did he get that, right? But, yeah. I mean, I'm assuming Russell is pretty aware. Overall, Link's story is pretty vague within this game, like his startup, I believe. Because, I mean, then again, in every Zelda game, Link is kind of like just an orphan and, you know, just lives until he's, you know, he's just kind of there until he's destined to do something big, which is where we pick up from playing. But, yeah, I've been actually reading the Zelda manga, which is actually very interesting and a lot different than the games itself. A lot of people told me that the manga was canon to the games, but they don't really, that doesn't add up per se. But I've been enjoying it a lot. Like I want to say I have them all, like pretty much like a deluxe type of box set or whatever. And yeah, it has all of them, and overall it's just really interesting to see Link with a personality and talk. And it's weird because I thought I would never like that. Like I'm always like, I love how Link is a silent protagonist. I kind of feel like I'm him when I play these games. I feel like my personality kind of rubs off on him in a sense, because he didn't do anything. It's just me playing, and I'm him in a sense. But seeing Link talk and seeing him just interact with people and overall have a voice is also very interesting, and it makes me like hopeful that, you know, we will get something where Link is just kind of like an animation or a show or anything. I would love that. I don't know. I would love to like just go deeper within the Zelda lore in the series and everything, because yeah, this is, for those who know, my favorite series. So I mean, why wouldn't I want that? Like, the more content, the better. I'm not like the type of person who's like, oh, you know, if this game is good, don't ruin it, or if this series is good, keep it being games. No, I'd actually want it to be expanded upon. I'd say I'm more open-minded. Like, I remember when they announced, which I'm pretty sure was fake at the time, but like, there was Zelda coming to Netflix or something, like Netflix was going to make an original series. That actually really caught my interest, and I was really hoping for it. I would have loved to see Zelda with more character, like all the characters, and see him acted out. Sadly, I believe that was completely fake. And also, there was like this weird leak of like a Disney-type animation. It wasn't by Disney, but it looked Disney-like with how good the animation was. That also seemed very interesting, but sadly, oh geez, I just realized that I don't know how to fish in this game. There we go, we got it. So there we go, we got ourselves a green gill, not bad. I believe that's all we need, yep. I feel like, whoa, Link's expression is awesome. He's like, are you kidding me? Like, how'd you not see that coming? You dropped the fish on the floor, there's a cat in front of you, it was staring at the water, like, really? But yeah, there we go, we did all we pretty much need to do here, and now we just need to get enough rupees to buy the slingshot. I believe it's only 30, I want to say, but I'm not too certain, because I remember it being 40, but I feel like every time I say it's 40, it's less by 10. We're going to see. Either way, I'm going to try to get as many rupees as I can right now, just to set myself up. And I'm already, like, trying to think of, like, what side quests I might need to do, and I think the only one I might go out of my way to do might be the magic armor, but I don't know if that will be cheap. Actually, let me know in the comments what you guys think of the magic armor. Should I go out of my way and get it? Just because it will make me invulnerable to certain attacks while consuming my rupees, but rupees won't be that crucial. But I feel like since it's a mechanic within the game, I should go out of my way and get it, but it will also defeat the purpose of this run, which is supposed to be die in essentially one hit. That's pretty much what this run is going to be all about, with the Ganondorf amiibo into play soon. Especially when I'm not going to be picking up any hearts throughout the whole playthrough. Yes, overall this is just going to be pretty exciting to see how it pans out, because I've never done this, like I said, so I'm really excited just to see how well I do, especially with this being my favorite game. It's just, I don't know, just really love playing through it all the time. Like, I'd say this is... Actually, no, this is not the game I played the most. What's funny, I would say the game I replayed the most of all time isn't actually a Zelda game. But it shouldn't come too much of a surprise, because I always talk about this series on the channel. Yes, I'm going to bring it up in this series. I feel like every series I'm going to bring up this certain series, but I'm never going to play it on the channel. And that is Dark Souls, yes. Again, surprise, right? Not really. Yeah, I've actually played Dark Souls 2. Like, I beat it over, I want to say 20 times. And I don't know why. When the game first came out, I was just constantly replaying it, trying different builds, just wasting a lot of time, to say the least. And then, yeah, I ended up getting a new computer and lost all my save states and all my files and everything, all the effort, because I'm pretty sure I 100% in that game at one point. Like, and by 100%ing a game like Dark Souls, much more difficult than 100%ing Zelda. Zelda is actually nothing compared to Dark Souls. You don't have to grind out armor, you don't have to join certain covenants, you don't have to, like, this, okay, for those who haven't played Dark Souls, this might just seem out of the blue, but there's just a lot to it, and pretty much you can screw up playthroughs to where you won't be able to join something, so you have to play New Game Plus and do something else. And yeah, overall I'd say Dark Souls 2 didn't have too much of it, but it took me a while, and sweet, I actually had enough rupees to buy this. But it took me a really long time, like 600 hours of gameplay to 100% the game, 100% on one of my files. And I was pretty proud of it. But yeah, I lost it all, so now I'm pretty disappointed. But I don't know, overall, I don't really like playing that game anymore. which may seem weird because I've played it so many times, but the reason why is just because the game has changed a lot. It's kind of weird because that game, for those who don't know, Dark Souls 2 received an update that was a year after its release, and it added so much more enemies to the game that, in my opinion, I feel like it ruined the game. That kind of scares me. Like, I feel like games are going to be like that all the time now. Like, a good example is No Man's Sky. When we bought the game, like, retail price, first coming out, it was horrible. And I'm one of the idiots. Well, I wouldn't really consider myself an idiot. I mean, no one's really an idiot for buying it because we didn't really know. It was honestly misadvertised, especially... I remember seeing so many like talk shows and just like game shows talk about No Man's Sky and how it's gonna revolutionize gaming, and I don't know, like I put in like 10 hours into the game. Like I forced myself to enjoy. I'm like, I'm not gonna be like the masses. I'm gonna enjoy this game for what it is, but I couldn't. It was actually that bad in my opinion, and now they are adding some updates to it, but overall I don't know, I just feel like that's not what's called for. Like, it's still kind of unfair in a sense, because we paid for a product that we got nothing close of, and even these updates aren't really saving the game per se. Like, I would want a refund even if the game does become what it is, because I had to wait so long for it. Like, I think that's kind of dumb, to say the least. Like, especially with a lot of games that as soon as you put the disc in, you have to start downloading some sort of update so you can play the correct patch of like the game's release, and it's like, holy crap, really? Imagine if you didn't have internet. Luckily, you know, my life is the internet, so I can't really use that as an excuse, but I remember when I was a lot younger, I never had internet, and it was just overall much more difficult to get online. So yeah, it just seems like it's really sucky because you're paying so much for a product and then you don't even get anything close to it because they change the game up so much. And yeah, I don't know. Overall, I feel like that's been an issue with gaming for like the longest time, ever since we can have updates or whatever. But I mean, I'm glad they exist. It's cool how they can alter a game. I just feel like the update shouldn't be that massive to where it changes everything. And I just remembered that I have to... I don't really like doing this part here. Or I think I can change the way the reticule... Like, can I have something on the screen? I'm pretty sure you can. Like, if I go to options, I'll be able to fix this. Whatever. There we go. We managed to do it. The kids are amazed. I love this weird, like, blur the game also has when it's not focusing on anything, or like it focuses on a character specifically and it like blurs out the background. I feel like that wasn't, or I feel like there was more of that in the original game, but it didn't look nearly as good because the game was already super low resolution. But this game, you can see textures everywhere. It's super detailed. But, I mean, it doesn't look amazing, to say the least. It still looks really good. It's funny, because I was looking at Wind Waker HD compared to this one. I'm like, wow, Wind Waker HD has aged so much better than Twilight Princess HD. But obviously, that's because of the art direction, I guess. But, yeah, I mean, you can't really get around that when the game is literally, very cel-shaded and really cartoony. Compared to this game, where it's supposed to be very realistic, in a sense. I wouldn't say realistic, but yeah, alright, let's do not briefly hold B. Let's do the cool spin attack. I mean, I gotta train properly. Gotta make sure I'm doing this correctly because, yeah, any mistake, and I'm dead. But, alright, I think from here on out, we might be able to use the amiibo because I can get hit from here on out because, yeah, cutscene is going to happen. I can't actually skip every cutscene, which is an issue. But I do like the fact that I can skip, like, the bigger major cutscenes. But I guess this one's just more so spamming through dialogue. There you go. So come here, you. Yeah, Mallow, Tallow, and Beth, I want to say. I feel like I tend to say Becky for some reason. It's Beth. They went chasing for her. But okay, now, can I use this? No? Really? That's weird. I don't understand why I can't use Amiibo yet. But I know that you can easily just plop it on like that. I can assure you that because I've used them all before. And normally if I were to put it on my gamepad, the gamepad would ask me, do you want to use it? So, yeah, I'm not too sure when the Amiibo part will kick in, but overall, I feel like I'm not gonna get hit in general, so I don't have to worry too much. But yeah, hopefully after this tutorial, we'll be able to use it, because this is kind of like a tutorial, you could say. Like, there isn't too much going on. Granted, we will be encountering our first set of enemies, but yeah, I don't know actually, because I could end up getting hit. I feel like overall, I tend to be clumsy a lot, and what ends up happening is if I get hit once, I'll just continuously get hit. Okay, I just remembered. Wait, let me jump off. Okay. I'm already terrified. I just realized anything that hits me is going to be an issue. Wait a second, I just remembered I'm going to need the lamp. I'm pretty sure I can get it now, right? Just go ahead and talk to Koro, the man with the fro, and see. Okay, take this. Sweet. Yeah, I haven't forgotten anything yet, so we'll be fine. In terms of like playing the game, I've played it enough, so I don't have to worry about getting stuck on anything, of course. But that's not what I'm afraid of. Like I said, I'm just afraid of being stupid and somehow messing up majorly. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to finish up as much as we can in terms of like tutorials within this video, because I want hopefully within like the next one for us to actually take on something that is difficult. But there we go, we got ourselves some seeds. Okay, whatever. Hey, look at this little stick. I mean, it's kind of identical to what Link has. Link doesn't really have much of an upgrade, but wow, look at the lighting here. It looks so nice. I don't know why, but it actually does look really weird. It reminds me of like the early stages of the game when they were showing, like when they first showed it off in E3, the game looked so amazing, and I just remembered that I can do that. Let me swap. Okay. Oh geez. Okay, he's already frightening. I'm already scared, because if I get hit, then I already proved myself wrong to all of you guys, because I said I wasn't gonna get hit in this portion, and I shouldn't get hit in this portion. At least let's hope that that doesn't happen. Oh no, 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 there's a rat, there's a rat. Ah! Okay, no, we're good. This is, what am I doing? This might be the dumbest playthrough ever, because I already get like on edge, and I tend to like, I don't know, sometimes I take games a little too seriously. Like, I feel like I'm in the game at times, so I can get terrified sometimes, and knowing that I'm a hit away from becoming dead, possibly, is a terrifying feeling, to say the least. Oh jeez, okay. This guy ain't gonna hit me either. Pretty much every enemy I'm gonna have to be on my feet, just trying very hardly to just not get attacked. But okay, so there is a map I just realized that I could easily look at, and I believe what I want to do is there's not really nothing here, is there? It'd be cool if there was like hidden walls, but that's the wrong series. Okay, let's go ahead and find the, wait, I don't even need to do that. I just realized we can get ourselves a very early piece of heart, but I don't even think I need to get that, because it doesn't mean anything right now, actually. I wonder if one of these guys do have the key. Okay, just kill them both, and there we go. No, none of them have the key, so it is from that area that I was thinking of. Okay, never mind. Pretty dumb on my part. I, for some reason, thought I was good in that regard. But where is the cave? Why is, I guess because the game is mirrored, I'm thrown off so hard, but it's actually over. Wait, what the heck? It has to be over here then, like somewhere up here. I mean, I'm looking at my map and it tells me that it would have been here, right? What am I doing? How am I already this lost? Okay, let's go ahead and backtrack to from where we first came, which was all the way down here. Oh, okay, so if it was down here, that means the cave is up there? What? Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I now know, I just need to look at the map. It's all the way up here, and then if I take a left turn, I'm just gonna continue to roll though. Yeah, I don't know why, but was a little thrown off, to say the least, just because I honestly, yeah, I don't really remember certain parts of the game. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do this. This might be a little risky, but also might be the safest way out of that, because yeah, if I were to get hit by one, I would not be happy. Alright, so, wait. Okay, no. Okay, woo. Gotta act super quick. And now, Peace. Wait, what? Really? I can't hit you when you're asleep? Okay, there we go. We did it. I believe this is all we truly need, which is the key. And now I'm going to leave without getting this chest, because this chest is our first piece of heart. And I don't want to risk getting any even pieces of heart. I know that you need 4 to fulfill a heart container and whatnot, but it's just not actually 5 in this game, so I'm a little more safe. Might as well not risk it, because if something may happen and I accidentally pick one up, then overall I'm just in a bad situation. But alright, so we have the key. Let's just continue rolling. I feel like enemies are everywhere right now. Please tell me they're not still chasing. Okay, thank God. Let's quickly kill this guy though. Get away! Get away! Alright, run! I don't even need to fight you. I'm pretty sure he was already dead, but I'm not risking it. Oh jeez, man. I'm just so on edge. Okay, let's go ahead and... No! Wait. Okay, so it would have only taken a heart. Never mind. These enemies aren't that strong. So in reality, I technically only lost a heart worth of damage, which I guess I don't feel too bad for. Yeah. I mean, I can't really do anything in terms of the amiibo. I wish I could have been using it in the beginning of the game, but I don't know why the game is not allowing me to. So we're going to see when we can use it. Let's just... Okay, I can't skip these sections here, but I do think I'll be able to skip the cutscene after this, because it will just be non-stop dialogue. But yeah, let's go ahead and now save our friends with only 2 hearts. I'm going to act like I only have 2 hearts, just because I want this amiibo to come into play throughout the whole series. So even in the beginning, if I manage to lose half my HP, then I'm technically dead. I'll consider that to be a death in my books, even though I wouldn't be getting a game over screen, so that doesn't make too much sense, but whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and yeah, I love these cutscenes. I can't actually skip this, sadly. I thought I could have, but yeah, just seeing the game in the Hour of Twilight, and for those who've watched my Twilight Princess Let's Play before this, my HDLP, which was 100% instead of this 3-heart run. Yeah, I did reference a lot of how much I loved the Hour of Twilight, but I can't help but constantly mention that, like, this time of day within the game, when the sun is setting, is just my absolute favorite time, because it reminds me so much of, I don't know what it is, actually. I don't know what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the first time I played the game, and to me, that's just so nostalgic. To say the least. But alright, we are almost done with tutorials, and like I said, I want to kind of knock all of these out of the park as soon as possible, like the whole beginning sequence, so within the next episode we're already diving into what's tough, and I guess that's what I'm most excited for. But okay, let's go ahead and see how well we can do here. I feel like overall I'm not too bad with hurting them goats. Like, I just need to you know, show them the correct path, you know, give them a little whoops. Actually, I never do the whoop part. I feel like that always scares off the goats, but at the same time, I don't think I'm doing too hot right now. I mean, you guys wanna, you know, hurry up? Okay, there we go. Let's not scare off these guys. Let's just run around, and then, all right, everybody, line in. All right, yeah, there we go. Let's form a line. Good job. There we go. Yeah, I remember actually the first time playing this, I was horrible at it. That's just because I thought you had to press A. This made no sense to me, but I feel like, I don't know, this minigame overall, every time I play it, kind of just stands out in my head, and it's just like, I don't know. It's overall not that fun of a minigame, to say the least, because you are having to deal with AI, and, you know, the AI isn't the best at all times. You know, you're just hoping that they run in. It reminds me a lot of, actually, like Last Guardian, which I've been obsessed with. Haven't beat it yet. That's because I kind of played, like, a lot of the game. I want to say, like, 8 hours straight when I first bought it. And yeah, overall, I just kind of lost interest, to be honest. And not necessarily lost interest, but like I haven't played the game in a while, so I feel like with games like that are very linear and just, you know, kind of solve this puzzle, solve the next puzzle, keep going, I enjoy those games a lot, but I feel like I get thrown off so hard when I try to come back after a couple days and play it. It's usually an issue for me, but what the heck? Why is this one all the way back here? Are you freaking kidding? Come on, dude. Let's get going. Don't be shy. I'm gonna whoop you. Well, not necessarily whoop, but I guess whoop the air. I don't really know what Link's doing. But there we go, goat in, and we are done. A little over 2 minutes, whatever, I'll take it. This is the last of that. I'm not doing this anymore throughout. Okay, stop doing this. Hyrule, shut up! I don't care what you have to say, man. Like I said, I'm not doing this anymore. We're done for this playthrough in terms of having to herd goats. I mean, because you do get a piece of heart later on within the game, but I don't need that. You know, we're not even focusing on pieces of heart. The last cutscene before things go crazy. I'm just gonna skip it all. Actually, Ilya's mad and she took our horse. That's what happened in that brief cutscene. I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully fix what just happened because, yeah, it's not too good. I mean, we literally lost our horse right as we were gonna head to Hyrule. And, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly see if anything. Nothing. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's, yeah, no. I think it actually shows like the amiibo icon on the bottom when you're able to use them. So I don't really know when that comes into play, but I know it will eventually. And do I really have to give him the sword? All right, sure thing, man. Just take the sword and shut up. I mean, it's literally like an upgrade to what he had. He had a crappy stick, and now he has the sword. I don't even know why, but I feel like Link just kind of lets the kids bully Cullen. But he kind of deserves it, you know. Cullen needs to stand up for himself and not be afraid of a baby and a kid who can barely swing a wooden sword. I mean, there's not really much to fear there. But who knows? Maybe I'm completely wrong. Now, I could pick up a chest from our house now that I do have the lantern, which will give me some money. It might be smart because I don't see myself coming back here anytime soon. But whatever, it's too late. I'm just going to go ahead and continue onwards. I just want to, like I said, just get on with the game. And I just remembered what I need to do. I totally forgot that we got to do the sneak path, which is over. And I'm pretty sure you can do this when you first start out the game, like before you meet Ilya, which kind of makes the cutscene weird because you see Link walk in from here and then the cutscene plays immediately and Link's like walking in from the gate, which makes no sense. But yeah, this is like the final moment of peace here in Hyrule before everything takes a huge turn. And as I press start, you're going to see how big of a turn it has taken. Alright, let's just not save. Let's just get on with the game. Let me see what else. Alright, there we go. A wolf. And we meet Midna. Okay, well, Midna wants us to escape, so let's try to. I can't, Midna. What do I do? Please help me. Come on. Where is she, actually? I guess I have to maybe sense to see her. Oh, no, now she appears. Never mind. Okay, now she appears, introduces herself, rips open the chain, and now we know what we need to do, which is, dig out. And, I wonder if we'll be able to use it here. I don't know too much, but let's go ahead and skip this cutscene. And now that I'm able to move with only half a heart, we're gonna go ahead and press pause and do this. Okay, nothing works. I'm gonna go ahead and save and see if that maybe affects the game if I like try to quit. I don't really know. Been really wanting to use this Ganondorf amiibo so I can see the hearts in blue, but it's not really working too well. Overall, it doesn't really matter because, like I said, we're not really going to get too much in the beginning portions of the game. This is all like cutscene after cutscene, but I just want to kind of double check. So if you look at here, you'll see the amiibo icon on the bottom left of the screen. Hopefully I don't have anything covering that. And if I do, hopefully I remember to remove that. But, oh, it shows it here. Okay. Wait, okay, maybe now that I quit the game, I can use it. Let's see if we can. Yes? No? No. Are you kidding me? What about Link? Can I use the Link one? You can't use any of them yet. That's kind of lame. Yeah, none of them seem to be working here. So, if you guys know why, let me know in the comments. In general, I'm gonna bust out the amiibo once I can. And don't worry, it's not actually my gamepad or amiibos that are messed up. It's just the game actually won't let me use amiibos in this portion of the game, which maybe makes sense because I shouldn't really try to rush it. But yeah, we're just gonna end up hopefully doing it within the next episode. But I'm gonna end off, I guess, the episode here now that we have made it to the next portion of the game. We're gonna be covering the Twilight with Wolf Link, and yeah, hopefully we will reach the point where we can actually use the amiibo. I'm pretty sure we will within the next episode, because that's when the game should open up entirely, and we can actually like get on with the game itself. But anyways, I hope you guys are excited for this series. In general, I'm very excited. I know the first episode or two might be really slow. I mean, I can't even use the amiibo, but it will pick up. I can't wait until it does pick up, because the game is going to get tough. So yeah, I really hope you guys are excited for that. If you guys are, be sure to leave a like on the video and let me know what you guys think of this series in general. Anyways, I've been Zelda Master, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye!